I'm glad to see you're using your free time productively.
Good girl, Charlie.
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always prefer... I am sorry. I should have had this...
What? That is impossible.
Fierce. Or maybe just kind.
The loss could not...
Thank you for that. But it's not just my loss. It's all of ours. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was... Yes. Incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me.
I do not envy you.
It's my job to make tough calls. I'm not popular for it, I know. Wanda, I conjured a small... You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I... Good night, hon.
Agatha!
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living, you learn to take things in stride. Even death.
And what have you been doing all this time?
Meet me by the cave just over there. You know the one.
The Bloodgate? Caretaker always told me to stay away from that place.
I think we can safely lift the veil on a few more of our secrets. What's the worst that can happen?
What is it, Charlie? Find something?
This ominous-looking portal is known as a blood gate, and you're the only one among us who can pass through it.
Bloodgate? Caretaker's handiwork?
Yes, Sarah got a little overprotective after the accident with Wanda. It's become something of a habit for her.
I have noticed that.
What lies beyond is meant for you, as much as it ever was for her. Assuming you're up to the challenge, that is.
You know I am.
I do. But it's always polite to ask.
Ominous indeed.
Not what you were expecting, is it? There was a time when the blood stood within these celestial halls to prove their worth. This particular arena belongs to a goddess who often favored Sarah, Ashtor.
Sarah, Caretaker, was here?
Nothing ever comes easy, dear. The Elder Gods felt their descendants needed to earn their blessings, which is why they created these trials to begin with.
Trials? I should know.
This entire realm exists for that purpose. Trial by combat, with no chance of outside interference. Yes, but I may have found a loophole they never considered. Why don't you try summoning your four-legged friend?
Charlie?
The old gods are responsible for a great many creations, including your faithful companion. I think even they tend to forget that. Good luck, dear. As the goddess of balance and order, Ashtor was sometimes called the giver of justice. You can expect a fair fight, or at least her idea of one.
You were too weak for this fight. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Your mother abandoned you. Now that was something. Feel my call.
Compared Compared to our girl, these hellhounds are nothing but mindless beasts. Don't hesitate to strike. They
cannot possibly match your strength.
Good girl, Charlie. Oh, and you too, Hunter. You finished this trial, but don't worry. The other gods are waiting.
Looks like it.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there? Hunter, hello.
She believes in our purpose.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm a caretaker. Isn't ready to see me yet. Good night, Hunter.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Hey, look who's awake!
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Analyzing this. What do you think? I'm here if you need me.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's better off in our hands. If Hydra is now working to acquire mystical and... Tony has one of the greatest science I have.
I hope the two of you create something powerful.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know...
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. If I can find items to research, I
look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Meet? Step up to the anvil, Hunter. It doesn't bite. You have my undivided attention. In this reality, anyway. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus...
To be fair, it does look... One of us isn't the mirror.
Hey, Hunter. Got a sec to spare?
Hey! You moving into the forge, Hunter? You've been here more in the past few days than I have since... ever. The forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through...
Spark?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian Sofa.
It would be my honor to spar with the spirit of vengeance.
Wow, he's real excited. Never thought he'd get bouncy, but here we are. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blake to set things up. Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
That is something.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Let's do this. Not everyone...
Like playing with fire, huh?
Maybe you should be the...
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
See you... Got a minute, Hunter? You know, the end of the world is really messing up my travel plans.
Where did you plan to go?
All over the place. Calcutta, Vladivostok, Cape Town, Perth.
I see. You were going to these places to hunt vampires.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. It's not the primary reason, but yes, it might happen.
Then why do you want to travel?
Meet up with some other vampire hunters across the world? Share some new tactics?
So it is about hunting vampires.
So you think you're clever for guessing the professional vampire hunter wants to hunt more vampires?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
That's what I thought. There better be a next time. I don't paint. Crazy world you woke up to, Hunter. Hydra running around causing trouble.
It is indeed.
And that op against Faustus. The way Captain Marvel just absorbed that...
Yeah.
I see what you did there, and you're not wrong. Never met a gal who could throw me into the sun before. Hell yeah, she is. Smart, quick-witted, fearless.
And do you find all of your allies equally impressive?
Yes. No. Wait. What are you trying...
You are not used to expressing feelings of affection, are you? My apology.
And if I did, this ain't my first rodeo, you know?
Of course it is not. Whatever a rodeo is.
Yeah. Well, now that that's settled, maybe we should keep this, chat to ourselves for now. We better get back to stopping the prophecy now.
Hunter, looks like the new suit checks out. That's a mean left hook you got, too. I think I swallowed a little brimstone on that one.
What is it, Charlie? It is one of the elemental rods. I needed that.
We still have so many more movies to show you, like 70s grindhouse flicks. It's super easy to hang out with you, Hunter.
Hey, you.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There's no passage to New York. Or anywhere, for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
I fail to see why you'd need me for this.
Oh. Thought I overheard something about you being destined to lead us to victory over Lilith. Maybe I got the name wrong.
I will find her.
That's the can-do prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was looking for.
Nico, do you know where Magic is? We need her.
Let me guess. To open another portal? She's getting a little tired of being the only person here who can do that. Can't say I blame her.
This is serious, Nico. Where is she?
Not sure. But I know she's been looking for Wanda's grimoire, so maybe check in Wanda's room?
Thanks for your help. This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
It is never easy to lose a comrade. I know this too well.
We did not lose Wanda. We let her go. Before any of this started. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I do not suppose there are any spells in there that will banish Lilith and save the world?
Hard to say. These incantations appear to have been written for Wanda alone. Maybe a world without Wanda is one we are not meant to save. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take, take, take. You expect too much. Okay. I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye. Yes? You have problem?
Good girl, Charlie.
I take it you found our gatekeeper. Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate? I did the math. It would actually be easier for me to fly.
What is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, I try to be considerate. Yes?
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus. Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
You've got. Hunter! Hail Hydra! For Hydra!
You really want to keep doing that?
Our reputation precedes us.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus. I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Interesting.
We got movement here!
That's still not gonna be enough.
We are being reinforced.
The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Someone get me out of here!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
You're suffering the
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that.
this new?
That helicopter's about to take off, and with it, any hope of understanding what this madman is actually ranting about.
We will stop it.
Our loyal soldiers aren't the simple punching bags you've come to expect, are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. All is possible with Mother!
You had this coming!
What sort of being are you?
Weak, even for Hydra.
Ready up!
They got away.
Do not worry, heroes. You will still witness the results of my work firsthand on the field of battle.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics.
Watch and take this!
Alpha moving to reinforce. I've got your back.
You don't even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Faustus, I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Engaging target.
Don't worry, I can take it.
Do not slow me down.
Heraldus Tanner, hold position.
Take them out!
Hide! The last thing we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
Nothing personal, all right?
You had your chance to escape. Hail that.
That should keep them grounded. Now let's get everything back to the Abbey for analysis.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
are they? Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods! Or possible his mother!
I am empowered.
That.
Accept your fate.
Well done. Seems like that's the last of them.
Last? There are more heads to the Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Well done. If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
Count on it. Feeling a chill, Magic?
You could say that. I've been staring at the night sky, trying to figure it out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
You were trying to figure out how to bring Wanda back.
Close, Hunter. But no. Something much more sinister has grabbed my attention.
Sinister?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo, but I cannot quite put my finger on it. All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
We should inform the others of any potential danger.
Warn them of what? One of Magic's airy-fairy gut feelings? The Avengers are already unsure of us. I do not need to add to that. Best not say anything until I am better able to articulate it. I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
Hunter.
We aimed high and we hit our marks.
Does the night sky seem darker than usual?
I had not noticed. Why do you ask?
It's just off somehow. I swear the moonlight on a clear evening is too dim for this time of year. Same with the torches outside the Abbey.
Could we ask someone about this? Maybe Nico or Strange?
Maybe. As long as it's not in my head. If we're both saying it this time next week, let's bring it up to them.
Sounds good. What do you think it means?
My concern, as always, is vampires. Darker nights give them opportunity, mobility, and more chances to feed.
That is disturbing.
That's the world I know. That was okay.
She does not see it happening.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, Sarah, I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right? Don't hold it against Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange... knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate. Well, of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun. I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments. Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
Noble Oster guides my hand.
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Hocus pocus.
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by...
And where are the elemental rods?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here.
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush and you don't have to help if you don't... But there is one more thing before I...
An arcane key?
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. Like so many other oddities around here, those chests make yourself...
That seems
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the trans... It's always good to see you.
What do you know?
Presume with the right...
And
Just...
what would Wanda want with you?
What can I say? I was one of them, and so was...
So you encouraged her
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend... What's the worst that could happen?
You said something earlier.
In a world full of mysteries, the Blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows. But we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she is not buried here.
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
Where did the words of power come from?
While I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods, the words of power are actually...
And caretaker...
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to the... After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
My trial with the Elder Gods. How did you know?
I heard you calling upon Oshtor, and I am not the only one.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
Was that really her?
I feel like we left... Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far...
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about...
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting...
He did risk himself for us without hesitation.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look at something? The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me. With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds. What's the latest intel? Okay, Central. Work your magic. Want to read something that'll make you weep? Now that we've decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use. Check out the available hero... Who are we sending on an op? I'm here if you need me. We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. These are the current priorities. Thanks, Hunter.
Hydra's goons are getting a little too comfortable for my liking. I think it's time you took them down a notch.
So be it.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
I will see it done.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Like myself every day.
see all that you have done.
Your death won't be in vain. Is that everyone? Wait, even for Hydra.
Consider it done. Enjoy your rest.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith.
Whatever works for you.
Your time has come. You are lucky to still be breathing.
the situation. Is this? Support units on the move. No one will touch you.
Is that everyone?
Movement here!
Be happy you can still draw breath.
Your fate is sealed. Is that truly your best? I am impressed.
Once again.
It's good to be back in the fight.
So it's
Possibly match your strength. Some for the rest of us.
now is my time. That will do.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Myself.
Hope you're ready. Victory is nearly at hand.
This will happen soon.
learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Been watching the way you handle yourself out there, Hunter. You're not bad. I was thinking maybe it's time you and I compare moves.
Moves? As in combat?
More like a friendly competition.
A friendly competition, you say?
Well, recently resurrected teammate competition has less of a ring to it.
The feeling is mutual, Blade.
How about we just fight already?
Before we begin, is there anything else I should know?
Yeah, anything goes. Just don't touch the shades. Now, you want to say it or me?
Say what?
Ding ding.
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Dr. Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out emo kids.
Tell me what you need.
Dr. Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
Lead the way.
Let's do it! So, about the spell that brought you back to life, it worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death.
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna...
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Yes?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Nico zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode.
A very small chance. Unlikely.
To Strange. How concerned?
Slightly more than usual.
That is all I need.
Tell me.
Hunter.
Of?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and...
Right. Emo kids.
Regarding your resurrection, we had to...
How does this relate to the...
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your
thoughts, hopes.
Does the ritual require...
But now, with the plenary...
The ritual...
The sorcerer
Dr. Strange, the ritual...
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the...
Just...
Ah.
The first part's easy.
Will this help?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. If you're ready, we...
I am ready.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you...
I raced through the Abbey grounds. Angry. Terrified. It is too late. We were not ready. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there.
It did not...
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to...
Next time?
Heck yeah! Emo kids meet every lunar alignment. Or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow... Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your Spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more... We're done for today, but...
I've got a kid I send on missions sometimes.
Erethole!
We've got a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus?
No Hydra agents go against us and get to walk away more than once.
Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
I have questions for you.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
How long have you...
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000.
Tell me about...
What in particular?
Your strength.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power. And it does not...
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted.
I will consider...
Of course.
Hail, Holy One! Or is it unholy? Yet to be determined.
It's good to have you around again.
Hunter, hello.
This is a little cryptic.
It's a clue.
But the Abbey grounds are...
You used to love running around these grounds.
Practice makes perfect. We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses. I'm ready when you are. Just remember the most. There are no rules. All right, then. Do your thing.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
We are finally getting some decent tech down here.
Are there any curses I should be aware of? These were relatively common at one point in history.
Hey, Hunter. No peeking now. What do you think? How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine. Take a look. Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge. Tony is working. If you find more coil, send it my way.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Aw, thanks, Hunter.
Let's do this.
Just give me a target.
Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
You are here to ask me something?
Your portals, how exactly do they work?
I wave my What else do you want to know?
But is the portal...
About as stable as I.
So it is not going to crumble?
Look at me. Do I give off the vibe? Actually, don't answer that. Ugh, fine, I'll tell you. I use my sword to create circles of light.
And these discs are the
Basically.
You are joking.
What gave it away?
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned. Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
That's what we're after?
On it. Your mother. Here it comes.
Love the effort.
Let's do this.
Hail that!
I know that wasn't your signature move. That'll work. I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material?
Hydra's in control of the situation.
No retreat! That's enough. Can't do much here.
On Gamma, on the move! We stand with the Mother.
Confidence is high. Let's do it.
Focus on Stark's target. They cannot possibly match your strength. More like myself every day.
Let's try this.
Wonders of modern technology.
I'll handle it.
That's not supposed to hurt.
Might have hit my head.
Reinforcements on approach. Mother, protect us.
Oh, they smell nervous.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Whatever gets the job done.
That's a neat trick.
Lilith would be embarrassed by your weakness.
Engaging target!
I was born for this. You're in trouble now.
Another round of warm bodies coming in.
Don't waste the opportunity.
You can all join Lilith together.
Here we go. I heard Lilith is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet?
playtime. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Getting it done any way we know how. You guys should talk to your union rep. I don't think you're supposed to be fighting on our level yet.
Nothing we can't handle so far. I gotta remember me.
Not even a attempt.
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
Reinforcements inbound.
Yeah, you're gonna need the help.
They're mine.
Leave some for the rest of us.
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
I'm saving my energy for the need.
Target is clear. I am impressed.
I don't do this for just anyone.
Another Hydra operation foiled. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
A few more missions like that, we just might be...
Considering the risk he put himself in to assist us earlier.
Oh, you are gonna love this. Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. You're welcome, Hunter.
Found another artifact, Hunter? This really isn't the ideal environment for these parchments. Fascinating. Until next time. Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just keep moving too fast.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you think Team Spooky's doing any better?
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag Big Alien Apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for pushing it all through.
We need to hurry.
I don't frequently watch the television. It was never part of my childhood. I do not feel a particular affection for it.
Venom is taken to the rooftops, and he's tossing just about anything he can find onto the streets below. There are innocent people down there. Get them to safety before...
Have tennis elbow or something by now?
Spider-Man, we shall scorch the bones and bring them home to Mother! Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1. We'll squish your face and eat your... will never forsake her.
Really nice of you all to come by and visit the old neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
I cannot fathom why one of my mother's fallen is so obsessed with you.
I'm not sure what any of that means, but Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians, though. We need to get these people out of his way.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Here we go! My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have 9 heads? Take this! Ah!
Your fate is sealed.
That will do.
They're trying to flank! I'm going for it! This should help!
It isn't going to work.
You're mine! That won't slow me down.
We are not done yet.
Serve her with honor.
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
Oh, cool. I can hear her too, talking in my head.
It's a cop. The same one answered in your suit.
Right, that was gonna be my next guess.
Should I be scared now?
Hail that!
pretty cool.
This will cut.
Never surrender.
What makes me so popular?
They're not giving up yet.
I've got your back.
If we're lucky, that creature will run out of things to throw.
Better yet, let's make sure he has no one to throw at. Gotta get these people to safety. This one's for you!
Now that was something.
Feeling it! Just get clear!
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow! You two ever work with a guy named Craven? Looks like it's up to me!
What's our contingency plan?
I will remember your face.
Let's get you going.
You are not ready for me.
Now's your chance to hone those skills of yours. Don't leave any Hydra standing.
I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. I am impressed.
Ready? You would sacrifice yourself blindly for Lilith? You are more foolish than you look.
There's only so much I can do here. Don't waste it.
Fear is temporary. I am forever. You were too weak for this fight.
No more games! No more running! You can't stop us! Heroes! But we hope you try! First you die, then we eat!
Don't suppose you'd let us actually try and help you, Eddie?
Help us. You took everything from us, Spider-Man! And now, we will take your world!
Gonna put that down as a definite maybe.
Once again.
Ooh, I like it!
We have our limits.
The light is on our side.
Thank you, friend.
You had your chance to escape.
Pain is angering. Stop, Stormy. You're too strong for you. We're not done with you yet.
Oh, come on, Ed. Sick!
Arm Alpha reinforcing.
Follow Spider-Man's lead here. He's the expert when it comes to Venom.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth. Especially if he's feeling huggy.
Dangerous than ever. The best of them?
Puny.
How many times is that?
Looks like they have got help.
My fine heroes, embrace Mother's love. You suck, and they spoil the meat.
Is he always like this?
I wouldn't take it personally. Eddie always gets extra grumpy when he's hungry. Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his morning bagel.
Your time has come. Weak, even for Hydra.
travel to new, exciting destinations before you get beat up.
Ready?
Fragile, but not as fragile as you. We will make you feel regret.
I've not been hit like that since...
Guess we're not done.
Nothing can save you from us, little spider. Not heroes, not puny soldiers. We will never stop until you are ours.
I believe him. We need to put an end to this fight soon before he brings down the entire city.
Suffer for that.
As they say, it gets the job done.
Oh, this should be good. You guys are really gonna get hurt if you're not careful.
Do not cross me again.
Take that! And I'm good.
Prepare.
You are within our reach. No one. We lead you first. We sense your fear, heroes. We can taste it. A sweet marinade. Feast.
Picking up a whiff of fire. Tell you what, call off this ending the world thing, and lunch is on me. Here we go again. Never underestimate the good guys. This is a great victory, everyone.
Mother strength is eternal. We are eternal!
He fights like a damned Wendigo! Unstoppable!
Oh, he's not unstoppable. Just really annoying. Huh. Not my worst idea ever. Good afternoon, Demo Venom! Here's a special request from all of New York to you, our slobbiest invaders since Thanos. Exceptionally loud! Had to get bit by a radioactive spider with really good hearing.
I was going to say, amazing.
That's what the kids tell me. I think I'll pass out now.
Don't worry. I know a safe place.
Sup?
We need to know the nature of Faustus's research.
As a donor to the museum, I gotta give Spidey some serious cred.
I hope Colossus didn't get wind of all that chaos we wreaked. Is the Abbey like a summer camp?
What is a summer camp?
I see them in movies. Nico says they are real places. In summer camp movies, people live in the woods and act comedically. There is always strangeness in the background, like hippie aliens, hockey killers, or Cold War espionage with insulting Russian caricatures.
You describe a whimsical sort of strangeness. The Abbey always felt darker than that.
Way to bring down the room, Hunter.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's usually what I do. You're right about the darkness to this place. Comparing the two, I'd feel safer in Limbo. You might convince me to do that again.
Emo kids for life.
Hunter, hello.